Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Final Fantasy 16. This time it's not the Rising Tide. I mean, yeah, it kind of is. We are continuing up with more the Rising Tide DLC. Yes, I'm still saying that because we technically still are. We have more side quests to do around here, and we have something to do back at the hideaway, I believe. But we're gonna handle this first. Aha, there should be something new here.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Of course. And of course I'm almost there. Oh well, it's fine. It's not like I don't have things to sell, and it's not like it didn't give me anything that could be, yep, valuable for Gil.
This is all we can pay. Hey, we can use that.
Aha.
Anything else? Well, if you're sure you need it.
Oh yeah, I didn't take a look at the rest. Oops.
And my steel's just as good as any.
When I went to look at the Tomberry knife, I didn't look at everything else. Whoops. Yeah, I don't have Aegis Oil Stone, but I can get two of these other ones, so we'll go with Tsunami.
There.
Wait, hold on. Looked it up before, but I'm second guessing myself right now. Serpent's Worth. Okay, so how do I get the other one? Oh, okay. I figured that out. Alright, never mind. Never mind. So we'll just keep going with that. So we'll go with Dilute. No, Crosswell.
Flawless. A good tide to you.
Speaking of that. Alright, let's keep stocking up on side quests.
Hey, mister, over here!
What's up, kid?
Please, mister, you've got to help us. The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something... you should have seen it!
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry, my name's Eirik. When you went up to the Air of Hours with Miss Shula, well, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, so I thought I'd be alright if I stayed close, like. But then, I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that were tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water. I don't recall seeing anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
Yep.
All right. If this creature is as terrible as you claim, it could well pose a threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search. But this time, you're going to stay here. Understood?
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1,000 gil. Not with that thing out there. Good luck, though.
Thanks, kid. You know, there's still areas that are locked, so we'll have to figure out how to unlock them.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from 100 paces. And you could too.
And what about the walls?
Unless the lane.
And then I dreamed.
My lord, might I have a moment of your time?
What's up?
I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Wallius, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave. A duty that was passed down to me.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not. On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond. None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
Of course. I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
What's up, Shula?
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Not quite, but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
All right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue.
Excuse me?
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
Yamila.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child. Yet she still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of, and Wallius, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, But this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and it would pick up our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. The river of time flows fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
One of this is where I can get the, one of those other items. I'm hoping I can find out where I can get orichalcum too.
There's nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walius's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer.
Wow, that was easy.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Till he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What? Is he?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor. I'm going up.
My thanks. I shall pray for both of you.
I could hurry further up there, but I want to see if I was checking any other aquamarines. There's clearly more we're going to have to get.
More of them. Come on, then. I crave an audience with your king. Go for it!
Nothing new yet. You know, for picking up aquamarines.
Another group. They don't look very regal. All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! It's over!
Yeah, still nothing new. I wonder if it's only in the forest area. You know, further down. You know, after you enter the village. I mean, that does make sense, actually.
Those won't be friendly.
Over here! It's over! Die! Farewell! Time to fight. This one. Still no sign of the king. Could Fanny have been wrong? There's dozens of them. The king must be close. Now that's a lot of Tombres.
Ah, damn it. Oh, whoops. And yet, no king.
Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway.
Oh, so we can finally go in that area?
Beastmen do like dark places.
That they do. That they do. Showtime.
That's better. Well, I'll be damned.
Holy shit. Ooh, that's some evil aura shit right there. Oh, here we go.
It even has a crown.
Oh, what the? You can teleport?
Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Great, just what we need. An enemy that can freaking teleport.
Over here. Get him.
I will say this teleportation is really cool looking.
Nice try. Too slow.
Judgment bolt right now. I ain't waiting. Oh gosh, he did a lot of damage there. Really wish I had Joshua and Jill for this fight. Oh gee, you think you could attack? That might help me. Ah, the last elixir, okay.
Nice try. Waters rise!
D-Soul. Oh, that didn't work. I thought I would have. Judgment bolt.
This one. To me, boy. slow. Over here.
There we go. Well, at least we know what it looks like. Yep, exactly what I needed.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how Talor's doing.
Whew. Oh, that was a treasure chest. Oh well. Yeah, let's fast travel back.
Clive! Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted. There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tombury's help in the first place?
Oh, that... well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. But they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomburys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them, that all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight from Talor's heart. I know, from experience, that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
Was there ever really a curse then? Or was Talor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done?
Who knows?
For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Oh, good. Orichalcum. Excellent. Sorry. Just trying to get comfortable.
Yes? Till next
Alright,
time,
so
then.
one more.
Where was the cane you saw flickering again?
A storm for the ages, though.
Where will we find them?
Further in.
Eikon, where is the aquamarine?
Careful. These will do nicely. Return to the sea, and to the clouds rise again.
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
Sorry about.
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Yeah, here we go.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
If you insist. You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
Oh, I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby. This easy.
And just like that. I'm surprised there wasn't a trophy for that.
Where should we lay the bait?
Givers are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
All yours, Torvald! Rise, tide! Marking its territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
This one.
Oh, what was that?
Get him. Over here. Get him!
Yeah, here we are.
Tracks. But I assume they're too small to belong to a Givra.
You're right. They're barely big enough to belong to a Givra's breakfast.
Yeesh.
A fresh kill.
But not a Givra's. The wounds are too clean, too small.
Let me check. Ah, crap. Alright, I should still have enough time.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry. Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Gavras are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an Eikon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the Moats of Water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fiber of his being. I'm just following in his footsteps. In many ways, you remind me of him.
Me? You're confusing daring with desperation. Quiet. Something's coming.
There it is.
Our guest has finally arrived.
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude not to.
Don't let it escape.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, trying to get comfortable. Alright.
Too slow. Nice try. Get him. This one. Nice try.
No, I wanted that to go. There we go.
You weren't exaggerating when you said they were dangerous.
They're forces of nature, all right. And with this one's passing, the river of life has calmed. O roaring torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this day, and our river flow in spate once more. Well then, let's return to the village. We must get this tongue to Ymilla before it spoils.
Alright, we'll head right back.
Tributary, my lord. Did all proceed as planned?
It did. Here. One Geaver tongue, as promised.
Oh, thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no. You've already done more for my family than I can ever repay.
Just as you have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return but my gratitude.
It's more than enough. Besides, I'm no less grateful to you.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For showing us how your people live. For reminding me that the world we strive to create, where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
I'd hardly call it comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
As must we all. I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
I shall bear that in mind.
That's all I ask. Oh, and if there is anything else that we can do to help, well, you know.
Thank you. Truly.
Our darkness area effect. At any time. Ooh. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna have to end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we will finish wrapping up these side quests, and hopefully we'll get to the other part of, well, anything that's hidden in the our redstone back at the hideaway. Until then, laters!